Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap.
Oh, what's poppin'? Gag crew. So, yeah, welcome back to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is a continuation of season 11. This is episode 16, The Sum of All Tears. So, the prone juice says that the bistro is doing good. Scrappy and Bambi is divorced. Bambi is in a much better space. Sierra life is all fucked up. Business ain't great. Her mama's sick. She's still fighting Eric in the divorce down to the courthouse, and she feels abandoned by her friends. I'm so sorry. Must be ass. I swear I'm not laughing at your pain. I swear I'm not laughing at your pain. It's just funny at how everybody talk about how they're getting on a much better step in life. And here you are, you just like girl. You just sit here like, girl, you is just, child, you is just going through, honey. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Anyway, we gonna move on. Poe must be ass. Anyway, sucks to be you, girl. So, Carly Red is hosting a beach listening party to the new song that she got out. I think she said it's called Henny or something. Henny and Chill, Henny and Chillin', Henny and Parlayin'. I don't know. Some with hen. It got hen dog in it. I know that. And Zell's girl, child, Freddy Krueger of the ghetto, and the bearded lady show up down here. So I guess they're here to replace Safari and Erica Mena. All right. I guess they're the replacements. I mean, if y'all was gonna get a couple of sissies, did it have to be them? Like, I don't care if you go get some little gay girls, but y'all don't ever get no little gay couple as like some substance. Y'all always want to go for the everyday, typical, run of the mill, always make all the rest of us look bad type of damn punks. I'm sick of it. Like I know a lot of people are probably here for. I'm not here for Freddy Krueger of the ghetto and the bearded lady, but whatever, honey. So Carly Red got a new man, honey. His name is Kai, and they've been together for 6 months. They said Kai is the owner of 501, 504, 502, 503. I don't damn know. Y'all drop down in the comments and tell me exactly who Kai is and why we should give a damn. Because Carly is gonna stick to the formula, honey. If Carly Red don't do nothing else, she gonna pop on the scene with a man. Like you know what, Carly? I ain't even mad with you, sir. Moving on, moving on, girl. I mean, he average because I don't know nothing about the man. I ain't never seen him. I ain't never heard of him. So I mean, this might work. Who knows? So they talk about Grace running up to do up Carly Red, and about Erica Mena calling Grace Harambe in a blue wig. Um, Carly Red asked Prune Juice how she felt about Grace hitting her. I don't like prune juice. She crawls under my skin. At the end of the day, Grace had no reason to run up and try to do up Carly Red at all. Carly Red made it her business and her mission to stay away from Grace. She did. And for me, I don't feel as though Carly Red did anything to deserve her getting pounced on. Like, for me, in my opinion, the only reason why Carly got that is because Bambi, she won't gonna do it to Bambi, and she couldn't do it with Erica. That's really what I think. I just really feel like Carly Red was just an easy target and an easy prey, and why not? And if I was Carly Red, I wouldn't trust that bitch ever again. I just would. Um, moving on because she does what she always do. I can never be friends with the prune juice because she can never call them out when they're wrong. At the end of the day, Grace was wrong as two left shoes. All right. The same way Erica Mena was wrong for calling her all type of Donkey Kongs and the cheap ass Sally Supply beauty wig. You know, you know what I'm saying? She was wrong for pouncing up on Carly Red, who did absolutely nothing, said absolutely nothing to deserve that. But when the bitch is your friend, you can't never just say that they're wrong. That's how you go. Moving on. Uh Scrappy being seen with Diamond on the BET Awards the day after the hearing. Listen, his excuse is, listen, they wanted me to perform with Crime Mob. I was there performing with Crime Mob. Could that have been the case? Yeah, because it was. He did perform with Crime Mob. But at the same token, I do not believe that it was by happenstance, and I do not believe that it was by coincidence. I don't. I feel like that was a hit to Bambi, but at the end of the day, Diamond took it way too far because obviously he don't want her because he up here courting and serenading Erica Dixon. Unless this is all some fake ass bullshit and all of them are in on it to collect the coin. That's always possible. Moving on. Grace has a video release party for her song Jealous, and she's ready to take accountability for what happened with Carly. Good, you should, because you was wrong as two left shoes, Grace. I don't give a damn how much you try to bully them into you being right. Girl, you wrong as two left shoes. Carly Red ain't did not that damn thing to you to deserve you doing all that. So yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make that right. Moving on. Rennie wants to do an anger management, and Grace decides that she wants to do it with her. The Jigglypuff suggests that she put something together for him. Scrappy moves into his new house. Chaotic come around there, Imani come around there, Aunt Donna come around there, and Mammy Deborah come around there. Y'all know I live for Mama D. Y'all know I really do. I live for Mama D. But y'all know I like the gag. But she come around there. And it won't none of that. They want to host him a divorce party and so on and such. And hey, Auntie Donna, child, at least you the normal one out the bunch. Cause I don't know what's going on with Deborah. But whatever. Moving on. So the Jigglypuff hosts an anger management down to the church house, but it won't to the church house. It was on the outside of the church house down to the church grounds. And she has this puppet scenario thing where she made puppets of certain cast members to I guess be a subliminal to an argument that they had and for them to try to figure out what they could have done better in that moment. So it was a puppet made of Erica Mena, Amy Luciani, um, and then the Jigglypuff had one of her own about the whole situation that happened between Erica and Grace. You know what? I will say this. Even though I don't like the Jigglypuff, and I still feel like all of that was just a way to give her to make her relevant because she's just not. I don't really know what we need with the Jigglypuff. She doesn't add anything to nothing. I don't know why they're forcing her on us, but I will say though, you know, it was an interesting idea. I will say that it was an interesting idea. Y'all know I don't get her much, but it was an interesting idea. Grace got something out of it. Um, she cried about it afterwards, or whatever the case may be. I do want to give Grace a little bit of leeway because I do kind of see that she is remorseful about some things and she is remorseful in a way. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of see it because she wasn't, she would have been crying like she was real emotional. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give her a little bit of leeway. You know what I mean? So and she says she wants to make things right with Carly Red. Hopefully it can happen. I'm gonna choose to believe. I guess. So yeah, great job, Jigglypuff. Moving on. Sierra and Carly go to work out and they catch up, and she tells her that she doesn't feel like Bambi had her back, and didn't want to let Erica know that she also knew about Safari trying to sleep with her. Um, and she asks if Carly Red could ever forgive Grace. One thing that I don't like that y'all do is y'all want to trade apologies for apologies. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like everybody needs to apologize at their own time, and then that way is real. I don't like the fact that people have to push somebody or coerce somebody into an apology. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, yeah, like, because if you got to do it that way, is it really real? Does it really worth anything? My opinion. But whatever. Um, I will say this, Bambi. I understand where Sierra coming from. I do, because she was getting ate up on social media. She was, and I do feel like instead of trying to act like you didn't know nothing about it, or instead of trying to act like, well, I was playing reality TV, you really could have stepped up and been like, well, no, I was there too. She's not lying. That really did happen. Like, I'm just saying, like, off of the strength of y'all being cool like that, if you knew that that really did happen, when people was calling her out, calling her a liar, saying that that wouldn't happen and she won't being a good friend and blah 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 blah. I feel where Sierra's coming from. Like, she didn't necessarily want you to get in it. She just wanted you to be like, nah, she's not lying. He did try to do that, and so on and some such. That's it. Like, y'all know I don't fool with her. But if we being fair here, I get where she's coming from. Like, you could have spoke up and said, "Nah, it did happen." I get it. Scrappy inviting Erica Dixon out on a date. Grace signs her and Rennie up for a PTSD and anger management boot camp. I will say this: I totally appreciated that scene, and I like the fact that both of them took it seriously, because both of them wanted to do that. I personally appreciate that. Like I say, this is why I'm choosing to give Grace a little bit of leeway and a little bit of grace, because I do feel like she genuinely is like, yeah, I shouldn't have did that. And yeah, I shouldn't have handled it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I can appreciate that myself personally. I can say the same thing about Rennie too. But I will say this. I like Rennie. I think Rennie is mad cool, and I can appreciate the fact that she's trying to be a better her. So shout out to both of y'all for putting yourselves through that. Shout out to the both of y'all for putting yourselves through that. I appreciate scenes like that. So shout out to the both of them. Shout out to the PTSD anger management boot camp instructor lady. Shout out to her, honey. You did your job and all that good stuff. Yes. Well, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to get y'all. Shout out to Love and Marriage. Shout out to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This part of the season look like it's gonna be something. It do. It look like it's gonna be something. Ciao. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I still don't see what we need with Freddy Krueger, the ghetto, and the bearded lady. I still don't see what we need for them. Like, I'm sick of that. Like, y'all, whatever. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I'm gone. Bye.
Cause when